Have you ever looked at someone and thought, they're doing great, they're always smiling, always working, always showing up, but what if everything you saw was only the mask? This is the story of Tunde, and like millions of people around the world, his biggest battle was completely invisible. Meet Tunde. He's 29 years old, smart, friendly, reliable, the kind of colleague everyone enjoys working with. He arrives on time. He jokes with his coworkers. He meets deadlines. He even motivates others. From the outside, life seems to be going perfectly, but appearances can be deceiving, because behind that smile, a silent battle has already begun. Every morning, Tunde wakes up exhausted, not because he didn't sleep, but because his mind never truly rests. His thoughts race constantly. Work, money, expectations, failure, even the smallest problems begin to feel enormous. A simple email from his boss makes his heart pound. His body reacts as though he's in danger, even when he's perfectly safe. This isn't just stress, and it isn't simply being unhappy. It's affecting how he thinks, how he feels, and how he functions every single day. His mental health, the very foundation of his life, is beginning to crack. As the days go by, anxiety begins to take control. Concentrating at work becomes harder. Every small mistake feels like proof that he's failing. Negative thoughts grow louder. I'm not good enough. I'm letting everyone down. They're going to fire me. The pressure follows him home. He becomes irritable. He snaps at the people he loves, then immediately regrets it. The guilt pushes him even further into isolation. He smiles less, talks less, and suffers more, all while everyone assumes he's doing just fine. Instead of asking how he's really doing, people offer advice they think is helpful. Just relax. Other people have it worse. Be strong. But these words don't make the pain disappear. They make him feel misunderstood, ashamed, alone. So, he says nothing because sometimes silence isn't a sign that someone is okay. Sometimes it's a sign they're suffering in secret. Weeks become months. The anxiety never leaves. Instead, it grows stronger. His work performance begins to decline. Deadlines are missed. Relationships become strained. Getting out of bed feels like climbing a mountain. This isn't laziness. It isn't a lack of motivation. What began as untreated mental strain has now developed into a genuine mental illness, one that is real, medical, and capable of affecting every part of a person's life. Then, something changes. A trained mental health officer notices what everyone else overlooked. Not the smile, not the performance, but the exhaustion, the withdrawal, the emotional overload. Instead of judging, they listen. Instead of saying, "Be strong," they ask, "How are you really doing?" For the first time in a long time, Tunde feels heard. He opens up. He is reassured that what he is experiencing is real and that help is available. He is referred for professional care. Sometimes, the first step toward healing is simply having someone who understands. Recovery doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey. One conversation, one appointment, one day at a time, with counseling, support from loved ones, healthy coping strategies, and proper treatment. Tunde slowly begins to rebuild his life. His confidence returns, his hope returns, and eventually, so does his genuine smile. Not because every problem has disappeared, but because he no longer faces them alone. Mental health affects every one of us. It shapes how we think, how we feel, how we relate to others, and how we live our daily lives. Mental illness does not discriminate. It can affect students, parents, professionals, friends, even the people who seem happiest. If you notice someone withdrawing, struggling, or behaving differently, don't judge, don't dismiss. Listen. Encourage them to seek help, because early support can change and even save a life. And if you are the one who is struggling, please remember this. You are not weak. You are not alone. Help is available. Recovery is possible. And your story is far from over. Thank you for watching. If this story touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more mental health stories. Together, we can create a world where no one has to suffer in silence.